Hello, everybody. Okay. I'm sorry. I seem to have had some technical difficulties there. For some reason, my camera wasn't connecting. I don't even know if my stream had started because it still said go live up top. So, hello, everyone. Welcome to my stream. My name is Jules. In case I hadn't started my stream earlier, I do plan on going to until about 2:30, 2:45 around there. Because I did want to do a half-hour live stream, and I think I may not have started my stream before. I hit go live. So I will reintroduce myself just in case. My name is Jules. I'm a 53-year-old transgender woman. I do want to say happy Pride to everybody in our community, family, or whatever you'd like, to call, basically everyone in our community. I call them family. I'm sorry. And I do want to thank all my subscribers. We are at 99 subscribers. With it being a fairly new channel, I think that's pretty good. I'm trying to progress up to my next goal. We're only 3 away from my next goal at 51. 51 is a very lucky number for me. It's always like a lot of things around my life. So every like denominations of 51, I'm trying to give something away. The first one I gave away a little, it's called an individual first aid kit like this. On Saturdays, I like to do usually a video called Survival Saturday. I talk about different types of skills to be able to be prepared for disaster. So this is for when I hit 102. Now, including with this, I'm going to include a matching canteen. I have an extra canteen that I've never used here. It's in the same color, maybe off by a shade or two. It depends on what company you buy your stuff from, how the colors will match, even whether they're the same color, coyote brown or desert tan, whatever they want to call it. So it's off by a shade. But I'm also have to go out and buy the supplies to put in this first aid kit. The other one was pretty comprehensive. It's an individual first aid kit. When I build them, you can carry it in your car or when you go hiking or anything, and it will take care of a couple of people, maybe even a small group. Of course, it's not something that you can do open heart surgery with. I am an experienced ER nurse, and I was also a road medic, so I try to make it user-friendly and stuff you will need. Also, what I'll do is, include the necessities. I always suggest that when whoever wins it, when you get it, throw in a bottle of baby aspirin, chewable baby aspirin, because if you ever have someone that is having chest pain, you can give them 4 little baby aspirins, and it will help them with, with that. It can actually save a life. So that's something I will always recommend. Also, maybe some Benadryl in case someone starts having an allergic reaction. So I do want to thank my 99 subscribers. We need 3 more, and then we'll do a little giveaway with this. If I will also give the option, if you want it, I have one extra t-shirt. It says Trans Lives Matter, and it is in size extra large. If you want that, I'll throw it in. I have one for myself, but I do know a place here that just has a bunch of them on liquidation. I may purchase them and just wouldn't appreciate one of my either as we get more followers or subscribers, we could give more to them if they want it. Eventually, when things go along, I will start thinking about, doing some merch. I'm kind of trying to figure out what I want to do, um, and even a design. So we'll figure it out in time. Today I was supposed to go to the Albuquerque Pride Parade early in the morning. I was going to get up and get ready for it, but sure enough, I slept in. I have a little fatigue, as you can hear. I had uh, what I thought was like just a simple cold last week, but it turned out I had COVID-19 for the second time. I am starting to feel better. Um, that was another thing that really made me think about going to Pride today, whether I should go, because it'll be a large crowd, and am I still at that point where I did test negative already twice because I couldn't have come back to work without that, and so um, I keep thinking, should I go? I don't want to start spreading in a large crowd or anything like that. So I'm still thinking about it. I guess what I read that at the balloon fiesta gates that open at 3 o'clock. It is about 2:20 here, so um, yeah, it's 2:19. Um, I'll give it a good thought. If not, I'll just stay home and basically get my stuff ready. I am taking a trip to California this week. I leave on Wednesday night, and to San Diego to to visit family. Um, and also, a friend of mine is going to meet me there. She lives in Nashville, worked with me at the Florida VA, and we um, we decided that I talked about I want to take a trip to San Diego. She said, "Oh, I want to go to California too." So we decided that let's meet up there and let's go have some fun. Um, at this time, I've transitioned. I'm starting to transition. I'm almost 4 months in, and I haven't come out to my family. And I don't know if my mom would be ready at this time due to the fact that I don't know if she's ready to have a pretty much, a dead son, but yet a new daughter. Um, there's been, throughout the time of COVID, there's at least 3 prominent members in my family pass away. Actually, 4. One being my dad. So I don't know if she's ready for me to um, come out to her. My sister, she works at a restaurant that's right on the borderline of Hillcrest in San Diego, and Hillcrest is the LGBTQ area, and she says that the LGBTQ community has been great towards where their restaurant is because it's growing outward and it helps clean up the area. And she says it's amazing how the LGBTQ community helps, make an area look better. So, I know it's California. We're very accepted out there. Here in New Mexico, we are. There's like a 74% acceptance rating out here. We have a liberal legislature, state senate, state congress. Our governor is, so it's very, very nice. And, we are a sanctuary state. So this was a very good move for me. I was able to start transitioning again. And the person that has been doing the my pharmaceutical transition is also my primary care doctor. So the clinic I go to is very, very good. I'm very happy with them. I would recommend them to anybody that came out here. And progress has been great. I did a video last night. I'll post a link to it up here. And it just talks about how even in the last 3 days, I've seen so much more progress in my breast development. It's astounding. Being on week 13, yes, I had seen a lot of growth. We just went on 14. Growth in mainly my left breast was growing a little more than the right. The right starting to catch up now, and now I'm starting to see this stretching out of the areola, and there's uh, you know, a lot of good progress that I'm seeing lately. I can see there's someone in here, so welcome to the stream. Right now, till anybody asks any questions, I'm treating it like a video, so feel free to start talking. I'm I'm just basically on here for a little bit until maybe around maybe 3 o'clock, and I will probably step out of the stream then, because I do want to try to go to the Pride Fest. It goes on till 8 o'clock, so it still gives me several hours. I did, like I said earlier, I did miss the Pride Parade. I'm still trying to get a lot of rest. One, because of having had COVID over the past week, and two, I'm traveling to California. I leave Wednesday night, so it is, going to be it's going to be a fun trip. My friend and I keep talking about it. We text. She's out in Nashville. I keep telling her, "Have you ever had this? Have you ever had this?" Like Wednesday night when I land, I got to make sure that In-N-Out Burger is open, because that is the first place I go for something. Get me the Jules special of In-N-Out, and that is a plain 4x4 with some cheese fries and a Neapolitan shake. If any of you have never been to an In-N-Out Burger, you will know that their menu is actually very, very simple. As far as burgers, there's 3 burgers. There's a hamburger, a cheeseburger, and there's the double. That's 2 patties, 2 slices of cheese. You have French fries. You have your drinks, which are, I think, Coca-Cola drinks, and you have milkshakes. Now, if you are from California, over time, you know that there is what they call the not so secret menu. You can look it up online. In fact, it's on their website nowadays. You can click on a link, hyperlink, and it'll say the not so secret menu. And the not so secret menu is what used to be a secret menu. You have to ask for it at the restaurant, and they'd give it to you. And they have different ways you can order their burger. You can order animal style, so it'll be with no bun, but wrapped in lettuce. You can order what they call a 3x3. That's 3 patties, 3 slices of cheese, and a 4x4. At one time, they kind of people used to come in and order 10x10, and they would make it, so that would be like 10 patties, 10 slices of cheese. And like my niece, as her husband has eaten one. Now they don't allow anything beyond a 4x4, because someone one time came in and asked for a 100x100, and I guess they had to make it, so now they have to limit that up to a 4x4. So that's my first thing I have to eat. They make a great burger. I know everybody, wherever you're from, you're going to have your different, your favorite type of burger. I know many people from Texas say, Whataburger is the big thing. Uh, Other people will tell me, well, I hear a lot about Whataburger, and they're competing a lot. A lot of people say Five Guys. My sister, one time that I flew from Florida to California. She wanted me, oh, why don't we just stop at Five Guys? Their burgers are better. I'm like, no, I can get Five Guys over in Florida. So it was, it's a, it's a different thing. Once you can, so I know like 2027 is the date for one here in Albuquerque. So I can't wait because I'll probably be eating there all the time. I'm gonna have to show uh, some moderation. Since I moved here, there's been like each payday I go to Raising Cane's because I really like their chicken fingers. So I have to kind of start doing things in moderation because it's just sometimes I can't control myself on what I eat. And I have put on some pounds. Some of it can be due hormones, um, but I had been running. And all of I'd been running to get ready for another triathlon. And they tell me right now that it's going to be hard to train. One of the things that was making it a little difficult, and I was finally getting used to it, was the altitude. I have never lived at 6,000 feet above sea level, and now I do. And now I just, I finally got over COVID, uh, and I still have some of the exertional shortness of breath from it. And so now you couple the altitude plus the effects of the COVID-19. Um, I'm still going to get some shortness of breath um, from running. So I'm going to wait till after my trip because I know I'll put on some pounds then because I'm going to be staying with my mom and I have a Mexican mother. And if you tell them that you're hungry, they'll do a spread on the table. Um, so that's going to be a big thing. I was just telling my friend, sending her a couple of memes about Mexican mothers. Not telling them um, you know, when that you have not eaten because it shows this like Mexican grandmother passed out on the ground, and it's kind of funny because it's true. Um, and then they'll make you this big old lunch, dinner, whatever it is. It's amazing. Uh, then um, then also, I'm planning on going to the beaches. My friends really requested to go to a couple of like places that do have like uh, histories of being hunted. I know the Hotel del Coronado does. I know an episode of Baywatch was made about it. So we'll go there. I will, take pictures, put them on one of my videos, kind of go over how the trip went. It might be kind of a long video, um, or maybe I'll do several videos about the trip because we can talk about each day or how the beaches were, and just talk about the fun my friend and I have. And we may do a trip up to Hollywood for that. Um, I am taking some of my feminine clothes. I will walk around Hollywood dressed as female. And the reason I say that, I don't know if I know I've said it on my channel before. I am not out to my family. And so I don't know that they're ready for something like this, especially my mother. Um, Over the past probably 3 years, there's been 5 major deaths in the family, and to come over and say, "Oh, mom, no longer have a son. Now you have a new daughter, uh, and basically your son is dead because you consider it your dead name." I don't know how she would take it. So I think right now I may take it easy on her and not come out just yet. But when things start to progress more, then I will have to. Um, and like I've seen on many channels, many people talk about it. Um, and as long as I'm using this stream as a video, because I haven't seen anybody ask any questions or talk. Um, I'm just gonna say, uh, when we come out to family members, friends, uh, you may lose friends, you may lose, even family members that won't accept you for who you are. I know, like, I have one cousin and he is gay, and he came out to one of my aunts, and I remember her putting him down a lot in front of me, and I hadn't come out. Whether it was first thing I came out was bisexual, which now I've figured out I am not. Um, Now that I know I am a trans female, a trans woman, I know I still like women, so I am a trans female, and I am a lesbian. So, because I love women, I love look, you know, um, I don't know, it's just I still put my eye on focus on women, and yeah, I I will always love women. So yeah, I'm a trans woman. I'm a lesbian. Um, so that's eventually I will tell people when I start dating again uh, what I am. I so and um, so basically I don't think you know my mom is ready. I wouldn't be ready to let my mom know. She had to deal with her younger sister, her younger brother, both dying. Uh, my father. Uh, then I had like her older sister's husband, which is my uncle, and and the, oh, and then my dad's best friend, which was married to her twin sister. So it was a lot. So turn around and tell her, oh well, now your son's basically dead too because I'm going to become a woman. I don't think she is just ready for that yet. Now, my friend that is going with me, she is aware of my me being transgender. In fact, I remember when I first came out to her, I wasn't sure on how she would react, and she's very accepting. Um, and I remember sending her a picture. At that time, I had my breastplate in, and they're a C cup. And sure enough, she asked me, "Wow, did you already have your boobs done?" And I'm like, "Oh no, no." I said, "That's just a breastplate." I said, "It's some inserts to enhance them." Um, Nowadays, like, see, I'm in a right now. I am in a B cup bra. That's what I'm wearing right now, and it's a push-up bra. Does have a wire underneath it, um, and I kind of pull them up into it, and they pretty much fill it, which is I'm amazed at just about 4 months, and they're very close to filling the B cup. Uh, I know the left is the closest to, and the right is just about there. I mean, that's I'm amazed at, and I think what's helped a lot is that the medical professional helping me here has put me on the spironolactone as opposed in Florida. Uh, since I was already on finasteride, they said, "Oh no, no, you don't need the spironolactone." Now the nurse practitioner I've spoken to that I have here says, "Oh no, that's very essential to transition." Um, so I've been taking it, and yes, I'm seeing a lot more progress. Uh, there's definitely the growth of the breasts. Now I'm seeing them stretch out more because you get that fatty tissue build up underneath, and I'm even starting to see, mainly on the left side, the areola is starting to stretch out. Um, I don't mind that. I've known people that I've even known cisgender women that really wanted their areola to grow. Um, I don't know. Everybody has a preference to it. To me, whichever way it goes, that's what happens. And I'm very happy with what I'm seeing right now in transition. Um, you know, I keep seeing that there's one person here in my stream, so welcome. Feel free to ask any questions. Say hello. Um, let's talk about Pride Month. You know, I don't, but at this time, for some reason, I'm not seeing someone here. Um, let's see, where's my glasses? It looks like there's. Oh, it just says something about solo layout down there. It looked like it had some, um, like another box here for someone else to be. Whenever I am on this channel, I like using this little StreamYard. It is a very good app for doing a live stream. I know I can go live on YouTube and at any time, and it works, just as good. But what I like about StreamYard is right now I'm using the free version, and yet the link that I have up top, I can put it down in my comments, and then I can have up to 10 people in here live streaming at the same time. And I think it's really, really good. I used it for the first time when a young lady from the UK asked me to do an interview with her, and I loved it. It was fun. We had a great time. Now we're really good friends. Now I have a friend on the other side of the world that is trans, and we talk to each other a lot. Pretty soon we're gonna do another live stream together. We tried to just basically, ask each other questions of how things are going, on different topics. I know that the first time, she was asking me because, she seems like she wanted to know about how my transition came about, how things were. I know she did ask me about my faith because I am a former member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I still have to do my official letter of resignation, but I am leaving the church because they are not, very accepting of the LGBTQ community. Um, and even before I came out, I was already kind of, there was a lot of things going on that's in the church, and you can always look them up. There's a lot of good people out there that explain things going on, and you'd understand. They're a multi-billion-dollar organization, and the money that they actually use to help people in the community is very minuscule. I'm learning this lately from several different sources here on YouTube. I've spent a lot of time watching, and it's amazing that one of the biggest things that they ever taught was service to your fellow man, and uh, it seems like all they really do is grow more money from the money that they already have. At times, yes, I've seen that they do good. living in Florida, when there was a major hurricane come through, you would see people in yellow shirts come, and they'd offer to help you. Say, for example, my neighbors last year, their fence went down, and they needed to cut down the part of the fence that was left over, and yeah, they came along. They just offered to help, and they were in yellow shirts, and right away I recognized them. I looked at them and I said, those are members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and they'll just come do it for, just for service. Yes, there are many good things they do, but yet, like if they, I wouldn't even have to write a letter of resignation right now. If I went to church like this, and someone clocked me and found out right away, boom, excommunication. Um, so, there's a high rate of LGBTQ suicide in the church because of discrimination factors. I have firsthand seen some of the discrimination factors, and that's before I came out. And it's there, and it's present, especially amongst the teens. I, I I've seen it in the young men's organization. There was a young man that came one time. He had everything. Um, that he was gay, and then you could notice it, and he was, and just the whole night it was horrible to see that the other young men, straight to his face, kept putting him down because of it. It wasn't even the fact that they would hide anything. So it was just, I couldn't believe that something like that happened. And the fact that it's a faith-based organization, a faith-based, like basically youth group that this was happening at. So it was not a good thing. So there's many good and bad things about them. So that's one thing, and I know that that's basically what I'm going to put in my letter of resignation. That I've figured out that I am a woman, and and during the whole time that I've been a member of church, I I never came out, and the biggest thing will be, that'll probably be the nail in the coffin, so to speak, because women can't have what they call the priesthood, power that men have to do many things and run the organization. So that'll be the thing that'll probably, they'll say, oh, okay, and they'll just sign off and on my letter of resignation. So basically, I'm going to say thank you for watching my channel, as I usually do. Please be safe at any Pride events you go to. Right now, a lot of people are, many different beliefs out there, and they don't, like our community, our family, and I've heard of things happening across the nation lately that during this Pride Month that has astonished me. I heard from a friend in Florida a lot of things going on, and like she asked me not to go to the any of the Pride events, and I don't know. I do want to go, but I don't know. Right now, the way I've been feeling, I may stay home. I'm probably make another video later on in the day, or try to stream later on again. and uh, we'll see how it goes. I may do a live stream straight uh, from just go live on YouTube, see if I get more people on there. And basically, I hope all of you have a good day. Enjoy any Pride events. Please be hyper vigilant in case anybody does decide to, try to do something. Also, please, when it comes to hormone therapy, make sure you're getting it from the proper place, from a medical professional. Um, uh, any doctor, nurse practitioner that is experienced in hormone replacement therapy. So, we already have a higher chance of, certain complications such as blood clots, stuff like that. Um, so please, make sure you go to a medical professional. Just don't buy it, or get it from someone else that isn't. You have to be monitored. Like with me, I just got my first follow-up set of labs, and that's very important because now my nurse practitioner knows that she may need to up my estrogen dose. So it's very important that you're being followed up by a medical professional. Um, so I'll leave at that. I thank you for following my channel. Please hit a like, subscribe, share the video. Subscribe to my channel. And like I said, we're getting close to our next goal. And as far as subscribers, we're only 3 people away. So thank you and have a great day.